went in the gift shop thinking that's where you buy tickets. And she said, nope, right over here. We're at the Valley Camp is the name of this boat ship. It's a freighter, and apparently it's a museum now. They got it pulled in here, and you go in. I guess all the cargo holds that they've turned it into a museum. I guess, I don't know. We'll go in and find out. The water's awful clear, isn't it? Yep, can't see it over here. Okay, we already paid $16 for adult, $8 for child. And as you can see, this is the inside of the ship. This is the framework of the holds and everything. They've just turned the inside of the ship into a museum. So neat stuff, I guess. Could go around and check it all out. This is what they would haul, stuff like this. Steel, iron or steel ore, iron ore. That's somebody called it Menzonite or something like that, some kind of. If I see it here, I'll point it out. Wow, this thing was, Valley Camp started this ship started the service in 1917 as the Lewis W. Hill, named after the son of James J. Hill of the Northern Railroad Company. World War II breaks out. They were steel hull ships, over 25,000 tons. They were requisitioned by the U.S. government. Valley Camp launched 3 ships were launched from the American Shipbuilding Company and docks. They rebuilt it, I guess, and renamed it the Valley Camp. Pretty cool. There's a model. There's a model of it. All right, let's just start back here at the back of the ship for this video. This is me narrating now. This is the power steering system. Steam operated ship, runs off of coal and steam water. There's that shaft right back here. You can see that shaft going down through there. It goes outside to the rudder. Yeah, it's a big rudder, but it's a big ship. Mechanisms, I'm sure there's rhyme and reason for all those gears. Engine room, like I said, it all runs off of steam power. There's the boilers, called the Scottish boilers.
Holds 300 tons of coal.
I'll get a little information from the lady here. So as you can see, there's the back of the ship, and then there's the cargo holds in the middle. There's, I think, 3 big cargo holds, and then there's the front of the ship. So this is all the big cargo holds that they've turned into these huge museum, galleries, so to say. And there's all these other ships. There's lots of information. This is a very abbreviated video. I'm going to put up all the long form version of this video, basically raw footage. It'll come out and it'll probably be an hour-long video or better. But this is just snippets of parts of the tour. All right, see the floor down there? See how it's all dented and everything? So I had to go down and check that out. You come down here, it's sheet metal overlaid over the ribbing of the floor of the ship. And all the weight of the coal over the years hitting and pushing on that has dented the floors, and it's stretched it and gives you this weird, it's weird to walk on. It's really strange to walk on. Like I said, there's just display after display of the Valley Camp, but all these other ships and everything too. And here's the movie theater talking about the Edmund Fitzgerald tragedy. As you remember, 1975, Edmund Fitzgerald sank, and Gordon Lightfoot made the popular song about it. And this is the documentary, so to say, about that event.
Tragedy was of a beautiful November Sunday in which I was 140 miles northwest of the Duluth duck hunting. Temperature in the 60s, we were in our shirt sleeves. The ducks were all out in the middle of the lake, and we got a lot of lovely sunshine.
And as you can see, this is the artifacts from the Edmunds Fitzgerald. It's this is one of the lifeboats, and this little section in the gallery is all about the wreck. There's a lot to take in this place. You can spend all day in there if you read everything. It's quite a bit of information. And like I said, here's the second hold, and going up into the first hold. And like I said, I believe there's 3 holds in this ship. And the front hold, the first hold up here, is turned into an art gallery. All local artists have come along and painted things, and different ships and different things. And it's a big art gallery for the local artists in the area. It's kind of spooky in this room. And that is the biggest wheelchair lift I've ever seen. And we're at the top of it here looking. This is looking down at the hold number 1, how big they are. And cargo hold number 1. If you go up here toward the ceiling, you see all the beams and everything and how they're all, it's rusting and decaying. It's an old ship. It's well over 100 years old. And as you can tell right here, just imagine this is full of grain or coal or that tannanite, you know, just completely full of here. I mean, it can carry, these ships can carry lots and lots of weight. All right, this is the last flight up to the top, and we're actually going to come outside and look at the bulkheads from the outside here. And to my left here is going to be the front of the ship. To the right is going to be the rear of the ship. I'm going to come outside and turn to the left, and you'll see the bulkheads from the top. I always wondered how thin that is, like sheet metal or what is it? And so I reached down and tap it. Well, they actually sound more solid than I thought. All right, let's head to the top of the front of the ship up there. All right, this is the very bow. I'm spreading my arms here like they did in the Titanic. Like I said, it's an old ship. It was built back in 1900s. It's early 1900s. It's old. It shows its age too. And I believe this would be the chart room, where they plot out where they're going and things. Or maybe the officer's lounge. Maybe that's what it is. I'm not sure what this front room is here. It's down below. Up above is the actual bridge. But there's some comfortable chairs in there and a desk. Maybe that's where they kind of plan out their voyage, maybe. I don't know. You come around the back, and those stairs are closed off. And I think these stairs have been added for the tour and everything. I don't think these stairs would have been here during when the ship was active. So let's go upstairs. This is the very top, up at the front, very top of the ship. It's a long boat. So we come inside here, and there's all the machinery. Here's radar right here in the gray box. There's a compass, a chart. Right up about right in here is where the Edmunds Fitzgerald sank. Maybe a little farther out than that. And we come in, and this right here is where the locks are at. And then right about right there is where we're at right now in this boat. And there's the wheel. There's the steering wheel of the thing. Watch out, Captain, you're about ready to hit ground. I like nautical stuff. I just don't think I'd want to be a seaman. I don't want to go out in the ocean and drown. There's something about it. And that's down to that chart room area and quarters. So pretty cool. All right, let's head back to the back of the ship back here. All right, we're back here at the back of the ship, and this is where the crew would sleep. The officers would be up front, and this would be all the crewmen. And this would be, I think, the oiler. Yep, the oiler's room. And there's several different rooms. I skip over most of them. You can see all of it, like I said, in the long version of this video, you can see all of that. And there's oiler, and that's a quick access to get downstairs to the engine room. And there's the coal passer. He's the one that stokes the coal furnaces. That'd be the hard job, I would think. And this is the very, very back of the ship. Let me get up here and look through this hole. Can't see anything. All right, up over the top. And there's the rudder. All right. So, I wonder what that building is right there. I'm going to have to find out. All right, right here at the very back of the ship. Here's the dining room. This is for the officers and guests, the higher ranking folk. And it's pretty nice. Nice and bright. This is the galley. This is where the cook cooks. And all the food gets cooked in here. And there's the mess hall for the regular crew. This is their mess hall. A little different, ain't it? Seniority has its perks, I guess. All right. I hope you enjoyed this show or this video. There's a much longer video coming up. It's going to be the raw footage of all this, and it's a neat ship. It's a neat museum to come into. Spend some time walking around and reading. But I got to find out what that big building is. In my next video, I'll explain what it is.